And North Korea releasing some chilling details to attack Americans in Guam as Secretary Mattis warns North Korea not to invite the destruction of its people.
Griff Jenkins live for us in Washington, D.C. with the breaking details and the strong words from the Secretary of Defense. Griff?
Todd and Heather, good morning. We are waking up to learn new details breaking this morning about Pyongyang's plans to launch missiles into the waters near Guam. A North Korea news release saying that the plan is for 4 Hwasong-12 intermediate-range ballistic missiles will strike within 19 to 25 miles from the tiny island. The trajectory would likely pass over Japan, who is vowing a stronger reaction themselves, and the plan could be sent to Kim Jong-un within a week. The missiles will be fired simultaneously, which will be the most provocative action to date from the Hermit Kingdom. And now Guam sits some 2,100 miles southeast of North Korea, home to 2 U.S. military bases, houses more than 6,000 troops with a population of 160,000, and is armed with that THAAD missile defense system. All this after the president sent a very clear message.
They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
But the rogue regime is calling that warning a load of nonsense, adding that only, quote, absolute force can work on President Trump as the administration speaks with one voice. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis with strong words to Kim Jong-un to urgently heed the advice of the United States, saying, quote, the DPRK should cease any consideration of actions that would lead to the end of its regime and the destruction of its people. And last night, Deputy Assistant to the President Sebastian Gorka reinforcing this unified position.
That is an evil, evil regime, as bad as anything we know from the Soviet Union. North Korea needs to understand the blackmail stops. And if you get into an arms race, as Secretary Mattis said, with the United States of America, you will lose.
A lot of moving parts here. Secretary Tillerson returning from that Southeast Asia tour, and we'll see if there is any de-escalation talk. But right now, these tensions are certainly rising. And I would just add, it's a bit odd that we are learning about a missile attack plan from the North Korean news agency before Kim Jong-un knows about it. Guys?
Fascinating interplay that's going on here, and we have not scratched the surface of it. Griff Jenkins live for us in Washington, D.C. Thank you, sir.